Hi, it is Michelle Stone at Michelle Stone Masterpieces. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2021, and it's day number 23 with my 100-day challenge. And so I've chosen to do the emotional color wheel. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here and you know, trying something new. Trying to, get to know me a little bit and see what I'm all about. I am an artist, a art instructor, um, an art curator, and a therapeutic art life coach. And so I do all kinds of videos relating to art here at my YouTube channel. So right now, what I'm doing in regards to the 100-day challenge, it's actually all about color wheels, emotional color wheels, and what they do. And so the emotional color wheels, and sometimes people call them feeling wheels, um, are just a way to get to know yourself better and get to understand your emotions and different things. So the average person can identify between 3 and 5 emotions that they have throughout the day. I don't know about you, but we have hundreds, sometimes even thousands of emotions all day long, all day, every day. Anytime you're awake, there's an emotion. So it's and that we can really only identify 3 to 5 on average. Um, I think allows us for a lot of room for growth. So um, that's why I'm here. Well, that's one of the reasons I'm here. So the doing an emotional color wheel will help. The happiness chemicals that you get in your brain when you complete a task or you do a self-care activity, something like that. That's actually called dopamine. And so if you do an emotional color wheel with me, then you'll actually get some dopamine hits inside your brain, and so that's good. So there's also the serotonin. So like when you meditate, you get some serotonin, which lifts your mood, and so this emotional color wheel is actually a form of meditation, kind of like regular coloring, but with this, it's a little bit deeper. And so because you are, thinking about your emotions, your feelings that you've had throughout the day. And so then it also improves memory, hand-eye coordination, uh, large and small motor skills, which, is primarily, not primarily, but, it helps with children, helps with adults, and helps with senior citizens too. I've actually taught this emotional color wheel process to children as young as 4 and adults as young as 104. So there's plenty of room in between there for people to learn and grow. And um, currently, I have a bunch of people who are reaching out to me personally, um, not necessarily putting uh, comments on my posts, but reaching out to me personally to let me know that how the emotional color wheels are helping them. And so it's inspiring, and I'm glad that people are doing it. It's making my heart sing, to be honest with you. So all right, so we're gonna get going. Grab a piece of paper if you want to do this with me. Grab 2 things that you can make circles with, something that can go inside another. You need a pencil, a ruler, and some colored pencils. So we're gonna get started, and I'll meet you on the other side with where my other camera is. Ready? Let's go. All right. So I have this part here. I've already done my bigger circle, right? So now I'm going to do my littler circle in the middle. And I go inside instead of outside, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Um, nothing in this process has to be perfect. So it's all just learning and growing and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna eyeball where I think the center is, and I'm gonna take my ruler and I'm gonna go there like that, and then I'm gonna go this way. And so right now I'm actually wanting to do 12 emotions. So I'm going to keep these 4 here. And then I'm going to do a couple beyond it. So what I've been doing here in these last 4, I've been doing Dr. Mario Martinez's mind-body code healing fields. And so they are honor, loyalty, commitment, and then love. And so each one, so I'm going to put honor here, loyalty here, commitment here, and then love here, right? And now I'm going to look at, so for each one, I'm going to have 2. So for honor, I'm going to think about 2 additional feelings that have helped me lead to honor today. And then the same thing for loyalty. Same thing for commitment. And the same thing for love. So just in looking at this and just thinking about my day, I taught 3 classes today and attended a meeting and had an appointment first thing this morning. So I was honoring myself when I had my appointment first thing this morning. So that is a way to be kind to myself. Whoops. To be kind to myself. And I was also reassured. I don't know. I'm looking through this list and I'm trying to think. So as I was honoring myself, I was doing self-care. So it was feeling feeling important. There we go. All right. So my loyalty was to myself and also to the children in my classes that I was teaching. So loyalty, let me see. We don't, as teachers, we don't usually talk about this, but I'm going to put courageous, simply because anytime we have new students, we've got to have, we've actually got to be courageous to tap into getting to know these new students and learning about them and that type of thing. So it was that, and I was also encouraged. And then commitment Commitment, I was grateful. Yeah. And then more commitment, I was commitment toward myself. So I was curious. And then love. Love, I was. I was sure of myself and then confident. Okay. So for honor, I have kind and important. Loyalty, I have courageous and encourage. Commitment, I have grateful and curious. And then I have sure and confident. All right. Okay. So there's that. Let me see what my colors are going to be today. So honor. Honor feels like this. Oops. I think it really will be a miracle if I get one of these that I don't breaky color pencil in. All right, loyalty. Let's see. Loyalty, for whatever reason, this Scarlet Lake is feeling accurate right now. I don't know, but I like these Spectra colored pencils. Okay, so commitment. Commitment looks and feels like this. Okay. And then love. Love feels like this one. Kind. Kind feels like yeah. And then important. Important feels like this blue right here. Yep. Courageous. It just feels like this blue. Okay. Encourage. Encourage feels like this orange. Grateful. Grateful feels like this gray right now. Yeah. And then curious. Really bright green. Sure. Does it feel like purple or does it feel more like blue? Oh, it feels more. Sure, feels more like this. Yep, and then confident feels more like this. It's always so interesting to me how I like lean into these colors and the ones that I choose for whatever reason. Okay, and so my first one, the letter already broke, so I'm gonna go that, but it's the first one is honor, and I chose this olive green color. Oops. I have another olive green. Do have apple green, olive green, light brown. All right, let me see if I can get anywhere with this. So I hope your day has been going well. All right, I'm gonna have to choose a different color. Let me see what I got here. Hard. Maybe that's green. So what honor looks like today? Well, yeah. So, all right. Okay. I'm gonna finish with this honor. Okay, so we've got that going. And then kind is right here. And so kind is pink today. That feels good. So when I was being kind to myself earlier today when I had my appointment, it was like, you know, self-care is so important. And even just not just this kind of self-care, but self-care in all ways, you know, like taking care of your body, exercising, doing things, eating right, getting enough water, enough sleep. All of those types of things are really, really important for self-care. So, and some people, you know, like meditation, some kind of like spirituality in whatever aspect that looks like whatever you call um, whatever you call your higher power, you know, that's important. So then we can, all right, so we got that. So then loyalty is right here. Then I'm going to come out this way. There we go. Today's feelings feel like really contained. I don't know why. And that's perfectly fine. So I've got courageous, which is this blue. Yeah, And then encourage this orange. There we go. Okay, yep, yep. All right, and then commitment is this pine green. Whenever I do these, I never know what the colors are going to be because I don't, as you can tell when I'm picking out my emotions, I'm like, I don't really think about it. I just kind of come in and they jump on here and they do it with you guys. Grateful is, yeah. There we go. All right, so grateful is the gray. Yeah, I'm feeling very grateful for so much in my life. Just so much, all the support that I get, all the people who love me genuinely for exactly who I am, all the people who, let's see, I'm curious. Is this right? Yeah, this is right because then that's love, and then this is sure and confident, right? Yeah. Yeah, and just people who have my back. And there's just so many of them that I just feel so appreciative and so honored. So as I'm sitting here talking about feeling grateful, I go into love and I just want it to be big. Yeah. Oh, yes. And then sure. So when you've got that kind of support, it feels really good and it allows you to like step outside of your comfort zone and do things that you normally would not necessarily do. So, which leads me into being confident. I mean, I'm confident on my own, but whoops, sorry about my alarm. So there. All right, there is today's emotional color wheel. Yeah, and so if you liked being part of this, if you liked what I was doing today and like the explanation and everything, feel free to subscribe below or subscribe on the right hand corner. And then there's a little bell there underneath. So every time, if you click that, every time I post a video, it will come up and it'll be in your feed. So yeah, and then because I'm doing, as you know, this is number 23. So I do have 72 more to go. And what I'll do is I'll continue to develop more and more. Like right now, these are 12 emotions. Okay. So at some point in time, I will go even further and go even further, and then just um, and share like other aspects of how this works. And so, but it's I don't do it like real fast. I'll do a whole like period of this where I'm talking you through it and figuring out the colors and all of that. And then once we get this done, then I'll move on to the next one. So if you have any questions or thoughts or anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow with my next one. So remember, color the residue of your day with. All right, thanks. Bye.